First and foremost, I would like to say, what's up, everybody? Morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are watching us from. I have a special guest in the building. I don't know if she would like to do proper introduction by herself, but before that, we'll be going on break. When we come back, you shall meet with our guest. Let's go.
Dulcet on the Dulcet on the
So welcome back. Right now, before I let her introduce herself, if she's going to do that, I want to ask her, Madam, for me, I cannot give any single boy or guy or man advice to go and marry now. The reason is that the problem we, me as an example, the problem me and some other guys, the problem we are going through now is something that is very, very hard for me and the other people to handle. So if we now say you two should come inside, it's going to be a problem. I'm not saying you should take my advice. If you think you are strong enough to be responsible for whatever you face, go and marry. But for me, I cannot advise anybody now to go and marry. That is for me. I want our guests to let her opinion, out to people if she agree with me or she's against my belief. I said for now. I'm not saying that advice will be permanent. I'm giving the advice now based on the problem of economy of Nigeria, our country. Madam, nice meeting you. If you like to introduce yourself properly, please go ahead and let your opinion known.
Good afternoon, viewers. I'm Mrs. Osemene. Like you rightly said, because of the economic situation, you would rather stay single and not get married. I will oppose that, and I'll tell you the reason why I oppose that. If you know you're responsible, you can feed yourself. You can be responsible to feed yourself in the morning and in the evening. I think you are good to go. The problem that we are facing right now is not just starting now. It has been in existence since they even give birth to us. And if I can say, our forefathers have been, they have been managing, and we'll keep managing ourselves. Yes, we can say we are not lying to ourselves, and we are lying to ourselves that Nigeria will be better. Fine, we'll be hearing that for a long time. Nigeria will be better. Nigeria will be better. Oh, the economic is so harsh. Let me tell you, the economic is so harsh. We cannot deny that. But despite the hardship, we can still say some people they are still doing housewarming. They are buying cars, and they are still doing so many things. Yes, I can tell you, some people, apart from Yahoo guys, apart from money rituals, if we can cut our coats according to our size, according to our body size, not we should be contented. One thing I want us to go on with is we should be contented with what we have. Don't let's go out of our budget. Don't let's go out of our incomes. If we can, let's say our income is like 50,000. If we can still beyond our limits, we still do good thing. We shouldn't say, okay, let's say, for instance, we don't want to get married because of the hardship in Nigeria. Oh, okay, let's say, okay, that means any girls you see they out there, you have to be going out with them, carrying them, you dump them because you want to satisfy your body wants. Or maybe as a lady too, because you're not ready to get married, you start changing guy as if you're changing clothes every day. You will worn out. And let me tell you now, for those guys that said, okay, because I don't want to get married because there is no money now, the economy is so at so many things, so many excuses. Okay, let's say for instance, you have to carry a babe. You give the babe money today, tomorrow. If you start calculating that morning and you get married, let me tell you, if you get married to a responsible woman, if you give her the money with our own little income and she put it together, I bet you have a better life. If you can get married and you focus, things will actually work well. With prayers and not being lazy. Yes, I know maybe probably sometimes we are graduates, we go out there is no job. It's still an excuse. There are so many other things we can do. We can be an entrepreneur. Fine, yet the government too are not making that entrepreneurship to be so easy again. But at least we can still find a daily meal on our entrepreneurship. So with the daily incomes that comes in and the little salary job we have, if we put it together, we focus, we manage, and we stay beyond our limits, I think we'll be able to do well. You can marry, you can live your life well, so many things that you can encounter when you said you're running from marriage and you have to go out there, have a girlfriend, or maybe probably shop and clean mouth. There's some shop and clean mouth that doesn't that's you will be stuck with that shop and clean mouth. And when you are now forced to get into that kind of relationship, you feel that you are now into unhealthy relationship. But if you're serious with your life and you know whom you are, you could read your partner. You people work hand in hand, talk together, put one or two together. I know you will live well, and you actually be grateful to yourself that you make a decision that you should get married. Don't say fine, you should get married to somebody you like. If you're a fashionista guy, get married to a fashionista, your taste. Don't rush in, because as a rush in, you will rush out. Because marriage is a lifetime deal. You don't just rush in, because if you rush in, you rush out. It's marriage is sweet when two people are in love. You need to find that love together. Yes, money is in line with love, because when there is love, it is sweeter when there is money. So know whom you are courting. If you're a guy, try to know the lady very well. If you're a lady, try to know the guy very well. And most thing we should also look into is, let's know whom we are. Let's know whom we are. Who are you? Talk to yourself. Know your temperament. Know your limits. Know your love language. It will really help you too. Thank you.